shift housing crack, and at the same time we had a shift shaft bend in the transmission. So, you know, not ideal, but it's decent that it happened on a test day and not when it was game time. So hopefully it doesn't rain, get a couple laps in, make sure we're on par.
So where are we?
We're at E-Town, which is an awesome place. My favorite track. 18. But yeah, it's been a rough day. We broke our trans, we broke our diff on like the 5th lap of testing. We didn't get really much of our testing done, so now we're just fixing the race car. So that's kind of how it goes. Try and plan to make some upgrades, and instead you start doing some maintenance. So we are changing out our diff to a different style because I cracked the housing. I've never cracked one like that before. So we're gonna try a different one.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Very fitting.
Yeah. No, it's not. Terribly fitting. Here. The cot?
Yeah.
Here.
Stitchy cord.
Kidding. Go die.
Yeah.
Here.
Extension cord. Doesn't fit. I just made blood pump. That's it. Oh, top hole hits. What hole? That's it.
We got to trim it and half cut piece of tubing.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And it'll be stronger, it'll be fine.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like proper fit.
Yeah.
That is what I'm thinking. So like, really like this. Pop a hole. You want to go all the way down both sides.
Diameter it, flip the half, stick it up there, draw lines. Alright, we're gonna have to radius the half.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we're like rushing, but there's too much. We have to do it right. $5,000, $5,300 medium bid.
Entry level.
Yeah, I know.
Everything else I like about it until that part.
Fine.
That's good?
Yeah.
Get him muffin! I'm out, trees, not my glasses.
Get him muffin, get him muffin.
But
Right now we wrecked this third gear dog.
Wait, I won't be able to hear you because you gotta yell.
Right now?
Yeah.
We wrecked our third gear dog. She went This right here is straight in there. She's got some kind of little bowie. We'll fix that real quick. Just put a new one in it.
And that's that, and it's done?
Well, no, I still got to change out this slider and dog ring here. Once he tried to engage, this slipped and knocked all the edges off here. I don't know if you can see in there, but the edges are rounded off. Big ding. A couple big dings. That's not good. It'll roll out of gear going the wrong way.
That's that?
That's it.
Alex Gager. I drive Formula Drift Pro Spec in this bad Larry. And I'm from here, from New Jersey. Got to sleep in my home bed last night, which was pretty nice. Today is practicing qualifying. Battle for trans, bunch of shoes, but overall the car feels great. Thank God I got the test here a few weeks ago. Thanks for snapping everyone. So we had a pretty good setup going into today anyway. So yeah, we're just putting some tires on, getting ready to go for qualifying, see how we land. Home track, so you know, gonna try to put on a good show for all the hometown fans.
Good aggressive first outside. That second outside zone comes up a bit short. Now he massaged it in there. Shiatsu.
tucks in. The core works BMW against that NOS Energy Nissan Z. Now Jager looks like he massages it in. Alaska does exceed that course edge, allowing Jager to get that proximity. Tucks into that smoke pocket. Alaska knocking over that inside clip into that final outside zone. And good proximity, good control. Alaska was kind of like the attitude of the car. What did you see? Alex Jager through that start chicane. No cones were hit. Here we come. The NOS Energy Nissan 370Z. Big initiation from him. Alaska. A bit shallow on that chase run. Now Alaska, see, there you go. So again, it's really obvious there when you see that back tire exceeding. You know, you can kind of see it just over the hood of the Nissan Z. Now good transition there from Alex Jager to Alaska. Oh, Alaska gets in the wall. Alaska bashing in that back left corner. That Coro works.
Yeah, without
BMW, the proximity and the depth in that outside zone. So I think that's kind of where it's going to go the way of Alex Jager, and there it is. So a good run by Corey Alaska, unfortunately bashing into the wall there at the end.
I know, that's good.
I was like,
Yeah. And the way that picture recreated was so weird. We didn't even do it on purpose. You know what I mean?
Somebody written?
Yeah,
It didn't
I
happen.
know. There was a glitch for sure.
That was good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Really good.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Looking at me, that guy's way cooler than I am.
Yeah, good. We're just like a little minor repair real quick. A little bumping and grinding with Osbo. We had her pretty wicked up, so maybe a little too much. Yeah, man, you too. See you around. Yes, sir. Yeah, buddy.
Thank you. Thank you.
I was like, good thing we still got a good grill.
Lower.
That's about a 1/3 left, my friend.
Is it on track still? They pull it off, or is it done?
It's junk. He just picked up a piece of it. Because that's the harder plastic stuff. So I probably...
This is home track. He grew up in Pennsylvania. The Drift Alliance was built here, you know, between him and Tony Angelo, Von Gittin Jr., Ryan Turk. You know, you get names like Wagner, the Bloodmasters. You get Matt Petty, Tim Johns Rudd. I mean, so many amazing people. B-Dub, Ryan Wilkerson. Here we go. NOS Energy Drink, all new Nissan Z. See Forsberg. He's been driving really well today. Earlier. Oh boy, look at that. Goes way off course. So drops it in the dirt. Man, looked like he was going to grab him. And that's the attitude of the car. All right, now the BC Racing coiler is being put to full effect. Goes across the finish line. You know,
the drop off at outside zone number 1. So If you're going to drop a tire somewhere, do it on outside zone 1, I guess. But good job through outside zone 1. Nice on the line, but you can see there over the edge of the pavement, down that concrete ramp into the dirt. That's going to affect it quite a bit. And you saw that he was able to recover from it, but at that moment in time, it wasn't looking too solid for him right there. It looked a little out of control. Brought it back in, kind of reeled it in a little bit. But look at outside zone 1, nicely done through there on throttle, nice angle, decent transition right there. Bit of maybe a hesitation near the end of it, but that tire drop right there is one that he's pretty lucky to have recovered from. Look at that tire way up in the air. It's a big drop off back there.
Yeah. That's why I said it looked like it was almost going to flip, dude. I mean, that front left was absolutely off the ground. Hopefully, I'm sure Victoria and Vital Focus, they're on it. Got On 3 Media. Got Kyle Cross out there doing the math here. Got 12 total runs. X factor of 5. Look at that. So it pays off. It pays off for Forsberg. 87.66.
We did good. I don't know. Jimmy had me thinking that our score wasn't as good. He basically ran up and he's like, give me something deep in the 90s. You know, he's like, gotta fill the zones, gotta fill the zones. And so I went out and that was what I aimed for and we did. And they come on there 87, like, 3 or whatever. I'm like, or 87.66. And I'm just like, like thinking it's gonna be like 12 to 13, like you're third. I was like, oh, okay, cool. That's good. It's like really good.
Outside zone 1-2. Yes, that's sir. And here we go into that outside zone 2. Oh, Ben Hobson used all the cords. Both these guys using it, being aggressive. So look at this. You have Chris Forsberg's team, Box's team. A lot of equity here. A lot of knowledge being shared. Shedding that back quarter fender is Ben Hobson, but Jaeger keeps the composure. And I think they got pitted against each other early on here in 16. I feel like this is the final battle. Oh. You know what I mean? I mean, just straight up, you saw the driving prowess that Ben had, and everybody thought about just how fast he is. But again, Jaeger, watch this. Jaeger initiates into that first outside zone. He gets it all the way in. See, Hobson comes up a little bit short here. So again, that compromise. Here we go into outside zone 2. Jaeger, a little bit more precision. Remember, Ben, but look at this. Hobson shows up. He is right there on the door of Alex Jaeger, transitioning down to that last outside zone. Jaeger putting the car in all the right places, but cannot shake Hobson, the pedal commander, Elton on the roof, and you see him chucking a deuce out there. Ben Hobson elated. Look at these guys. Look at, I told you, I want to see these guys in the pits afterwards. Ben's lead run wasn't the cleanest. It was a little sloppy. So to follow that gets a little bit difficult. So hats off to Alex Jaeger, but I will agree with the judges saying Ben Hobson A little more dominant.
All right, so unfortunately out in top 16 here in New Jersey. We had an insane battle with Ben Hobson. He's a good friend of mine. I really like Ben, and I knew it was going to be tough. His car's really fast. It's set up by Odie. You know, we're out here with guidance from 2 pro, 1 drivers, so I'm happy that we put on such a good show for the hometown crowd. I'm really happy with how the car drove, and you know, he just edged just a little bit this time, so we'll see where we get next time, but I'll see where we end up in points. Hopefully still end up in a decent spot, and I'm just excited that the car is all in one piece, and we had a lot of fun today, because it was a little bit harder work yesterday to get through the day, so overall, no complaints. A better day driving than a day at work.
All right, so we came out and did a little bit of testing and decided to break a diff, but we were able to put a kind of borrowed diff in to get through qualifying and practice day. Actually had winners come out and give us 2 brand new cases and got our OS Geiken diffs all set up for us, ready to go for the rest of the weekend. So went in there, easy peasy, made it through qualifying, and everybody seems to be happy. So let's do it.
The following program is intended only for mature audiences.
Shut up. Bro, we covered the oil cap.
What the is going on? You know exactly what's going on. We're reviving this race car.
Yeah, there we go. We need gorilla tape. Give me the gorilla. Yeah, don't worry. All right, temporary.
Chris, you ready?
She doesn't want it. She doesn't want it.
That's too much slow by.
We're getting this baby ready for Sunday, dude. I don't know if you know, but you're changing your flight.
I said last night, and then I was like, stupid. Oh, I forget we get a day off in the middle of the league.
I just want to say I really love your transitions, man.
Ah, thanks, man.
I just want to let me just let them know real quick. I was like, oh yeah, dope. He was like, oh
The judges. So we're heading to top 32.
And now I can hear you on the radio, hopefully. Make that work.
Oh yeah, make it work. I know we lost radio 2 laps ago, but car's feeling rock solid. We did a bunch of leads, a bunch of chases, and we're right as top 32 is going to start. It's starting to rain, but we went all the way to finals in the rain 2 years ago, so bring it on. You know, we're ready for anything.
So here we go. Let's go on to our next battle. Chris the Force Forsberg. This is hometown track here at E-Town. That NOS Energy all-new Z going against Ola Jaeger in that Japan Auto Mark IV Toyota Supra. Forsberg filling all that outside zone, that VR-powered all-new Z. And again, teasing that all-new Nismo Z. He got to drive and drift that thing the other day. I don't know if you saw a little teaser video, but right now you're seeing him throw down for his town. Talking about EC, the East Coast. And again, Drift Alliance, the OGs. Here we go. Chris Forsberg, take a look at it again.
Yeah, so I don't even have to explain this probably, because pretty much this is almost a perfect lead run by Chris Forsberg in the lead position, filling the zones from beginning to the end, keeping the inside clips tight. Now we see Ola Jaeger falling back a little bit as we go through the track. Little by little, the gap gets bigger and bigger, but he doesn't look like he's making huge mistakes. He does have to run smaller line at time to time, so now interesting to see what he's going to do.
Toyota Supra, run 2 of this battle. Forsberg chasing him down. Forsberg, Jaeger will go against either RCP, Rome Charpentier, or Alex Holovnia, the newcomer from Ukraine. Here we go. Taking a look at Ola Jaeger initiating in that first outside zone. Chris Forsberg applying the pressure. Good transition by Ola Jaeger. See him filling that second outside zone, just barely dipping in. Gets deeper into that second outside zone, the latter half. Now past the inside clip, both of them on it from that perspective. Again, want to take an overhead view, and then Jaeger just barely dipping that back left wheel in, and just giving off a lead versus lead, chase versus chase. Forsberg with just a little bit more proximity.
Yeah, in the chase position as well, but the lead, since Ola's in the lead position, he does leave a little bit of space on the outside zone 1. And right here at the transition, it doesn't look as quick as it's supposed to be. Doesn't feel outside zone 2 from the beginning. He does move his way out to the outside zone, the second half of the outside zone 2 area. After the transition, feels the last half of the outside zone 3 area. So I would have to say, so it looks like something's going on in Ola's car right now at the start line.
All right, slide him left for Forsberg or right for Ola Jaeger, and Chris Forsberg gets the win. Forsberg advances on. This again.
Hey, it's me. Vicecki's Polish driver used to run with us in FD. Absolute madman. Still runs in Drift Masters and just like crazy fast right now. They have some wild tire that they're running on, and he's just smoking the field. But that was him in the Drift Masters, guys.
Don't get it all up in their way. Drop it right here.
19.
I got a 19 ratcheting right here on the subframe. Right there. Right. Hang on.
There we go.
Okay.
Coming down, coming down.
Come down. Hang on. Wait. Stop the jack. Stop the jack. Pump it up. Pump it up. Stop. Okay. Come down. We're on this thing done.
It's on your side, Jason.
Trying to take that.
Go up. You gotta go up.
You gotta lift up on your side. Push up, Andre. In, son. Up. Gotta go your way, Jason.
Hang on. Up. Push.
Gotta go.
Push. Out, go down.
Hold on, go down. Fine. Jack, hammer. Hit that side with the hammer. Hit that side with the hammer.
Right there.
Come on. My side. Over. The front knee. Up. Don't give it a hammer.
Get on the front of the deck.
Come on. Get the whole subframe out. What do you want? Jimmy, get the, I can't get the subframe. He's done that.
nut in the front one? Yeah. Step it down just a little. Red nut! Generator, go to the starter tower. What's that? Generator, go to the starter tower. I haven't seen the starter. Yeah, we're all the way off the jack. Get that side down. Let both these down a little bit. They're all jacked up. Yeah. No, too much. No. Hang on. Put them back. Put this under the middle of the deck. Down. Those down. Sideways. Get a jack handle. Get that whole bit. You're so angry. What do you want? That side of the sub.
Guys, on it. I'm trying to get calipers on too.
Driver.
Separate on first. I got nothing.
Fuck the whole anybody.
This one's way caught off. This one's way off. This stud, it's hitting on the inside of the sleeve.
It's not going in the table.
Down to the back. Cody. Sorry for shit.
Take it out.
Down in the back. Down in the back. Line up, Chris.
Line up.
All right, go. Okay, go.
Go.
Yep. Give me
Jimmy. Give me a 19 on the gun. 19 on the gun. How much time we got? Toe set up.
You need a steep tower or not? I was going to say straight.
straight up.
Oh my god, this is a
Give me it.
little green ratchet. Thank you.
Clean this stuff up. Clean it up.
Organize it. I did not do the lock.
Yep, you're good. Can you quickly tell me what's going on?
Broke the diff, sat around for 30 minutes and cleaned the car rather than fix it. It was broken. So, I don't know. Thankfully, Jason crawled under there, caught it before 6 feet. Got that. Swapped subframe. So, yeah, it's fixed. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
So taking a look, here we go. Chris Forsberg and Rome Charpentier. Looks like Chris Forsberg. I want to see the overhead view of this one. That got interesting, Brian. Well, Rome certainly. And then you've got our traditional D-cell light. Chris Forsberg initiating that first outside zone. Rome Charpentier giving chase. Looks like Chris Forsberg drops a little bit of a tire. Not too much, though. Good angle there. Oh, he's really getting off course. But Rome Charpentier not bothered at all. Into that first inside clip, the one and only Rome Charpentier kind of making some corrections. Now Forsberg into that last outside zone and crossing the finish line. I want to see the overhead at his home track. Rome Charpentier, Garagistic BMW E36 initiating that first outside zone, throwing it in, both of them. Here goes Rome in that second outside zone. Rome filling all of it. Chris Forsberg, look at him lunging forward, that VR-powered all-new Z. Past that inside clip, how is he going to handle? Going to that last outside zone. Man, the proximity of Chris Forsberg right there. Tough one to call, Ryan. Rome Charpentier and Chris Forsberg. That mimicking effect taking place. And look at that. And there we go. We got Rome Charpentier, and Rome Charpentier gets the win. Rome.
Well, you know, Chris certainly very consistent in the chase throughout the entirety of the course, and I think that's what the judges will take a look at is when you look at the duration of proximity and the degree of proximity, and also
All right, and rolling.
So, went out in top 16 to Rome. Going to be one more time. my biggest flaw in the run was I did not get fully into outer zone 2 at the same time as him. I kind of came in on the inside and then fell into position. And you know, to me, I'm just like following the car and just trying to get like in that pocket. Whereas you know, the judges really want to see you kind of get into the zone with them, even in the chase position. So you know, it was a huge effort getting that subframe swapped. We had a diff crack. You know, we've been working with Winters. They're actually here on site. They've been rebuilding our diffs here. They're trying to get to the root of the problem. And I think that we gave them a lot of info on what had happened with the new casing, the old casing, and everything else. So they're going to take care of it. It's really awesome of Winters to do that for us. That's not the reason why we lost. Maybe I was a little, you know, frazzled. It was, you know, I was in there doing the work with the guys because it was a big ask to do in like 20 minutes. So we have means to do it faster, but we just don't have all the components, as in dry brakes on our brake lines. They're the ones that we ordered were out of stock still, and so if we had those, that would have saved a ton of time outside of just getting the whole unit into the rig. So got the car back together, got on track, got the alignment set, everything was good, car felt good. Maybe I was just a little off because there was just so much happening and I wasn't just like fully just chilling in the zone like I felt like I was right before that news kind of arose. So we yeah, gave it our best, gave him a hell of a run, that's for sure. We did get one more time vote, should have been 2. But yeah, you know, thanks for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe and leave your comments below on how much faster we could have put that subframe in.